Hey y'all, I'm Morgan Nicole, and today you're going to see a tutorial for this Smokey glittery eye. Christmas is in a few days, and this is something that I'm definitely going to be wearing to my holiday parties. If you want to see how I created this look, keep on watching. So I still have makeup on from earlier today, so we're going to go ahead and head over to the bathroom, wash it all off, pull our hair back, and start this makeup look. Right now I'm taking off my jewelry, and then I wash my face with my everyday cleanser, and then I moisturize my skin. For this look today, the main focus is the eyes, so I'm going to go ahead and start with my brows and prime my eyelids, and then I will be back. Now that my brows are done, I'm going to start the eye makeup, and I'm first going to use a fluffy blending brush. This is the Morphe M573. And I'm going to take a light gray shade from my Marc Jacobs palette here and put that right in my transition area. Next, I'm going into the crease. I'm taking a crease brush. This one is not as fluffy, it's random, I don't know what brand. But I'm going to use the same palette and dip into this deep brown shade right there. Unfortunately, our time-lapse days are over, so I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer, and we're going to start on the glitter. Here you are, really close up. So I'm going to show you what I have right now. It is a little rough on the edges, but we're going to clean it up later. To recap, I just did my brows. I put a little concealer underneath my brows, and I did leave my lid bare because I am going to use a glitter primer, and I don't want concealer and primer and all that kind of stuff on there. So I left those bare. And then I took this gray shade right here, pop that in my transition. You can take a light gray, a really light brown that has more of a gray undertone, whatever you want, pop that in my transition. Then I took a deep brown, any deep brown as long as it's not close to black, but deep brown, and I popped that right in my crease, so that's in between my transition and my lid, so that's your crease. With this crease brush, this one isn't fluffy, but pop that in there. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start on the fun stuff, the glitter. Let me grab my glitter. This is the NYX glitter. It is kind of a gray glitter, copper, so shiny. Then I'm going to use the NYX Glitter Primer. It comes in the super cute holographic packaging, so that's cool. I'm going to grab a concealer brush like this, already has glitter on it, and then I'm going to grab whatever brush that is not fluffy, so another concealer brush, but I'm going to pop this glitter primer on the back of my hand, just like that. Now this is not a really tacky primer, but it is going to make that glitter stick. So make sure that if you do purchase some glitter, get a primer. I'm going to warm it up on the back of my hand, and I'm going to place it only on my lid. So where you don't see any eyeshadow right now, I'm going to put it on there. You don't want to really cake it on, but you just want to apply a thin, even layer, and try not to blink around, like open up your eye when you do this, just because you don't want to make it really messy, but it's not glue, so it's not going to glue your eye shut. Once you put that primer on there, you're going to want to let it sit and get tacky for a few seconds, so go ahead and pop it on the other eye. It's easier to do both eyes at once and not just one eye. That way each layer has enough time to get tacky and dry. I'll even bring this this primer into my inner corner because I will put some glitter there to really make the eyes pop. Now that that primer's on there, I'm going to take this glitter. They do make several colors, but this one is something in 04. I find that this is really pretty because it isn't a gold glitter, which is so common, and it's a little different. So I'm going to take this Morphe concealer brush. Sorry, my eyes are like all primed, but I put it right on the lid and I just dip my brush into there. This is a loose glitter, so when you put it on, you don't want to swipe it on, you want to press it on. So I'm just going to take the brush, start in the middle of the lid, and tap the glitter on. It is so sparkly. I absolutely love it. I'm going to put, even more glitter into the cap. Notice that I did not do my foundation and all that before because there is going to be fallout when you first get started, but it can easily be wiped away with a makeup wipe. Bring it in the inner corner a little bit. It is really messy right now, but trust me, we'll fix it. This isn't really difficult as long as you don't freak out and you go slow. Yeah, so that's basically it for applying the glitter. Now we can go ahead and apply it on the other eye. We are going to go back into the crease and soften up the edges between the glitter lid and the crease because it is really harsh right now. But you can pack on this glitter as much as you want. I don't recommend putting primer on, putting glitter on, and then putting primer on top again. Just press it onto it. You already have enough on there. And the more primer you use, the more it will kind of slip around and you will be able to see kind of white and that really liquid look, which is not what we're going for. So just use primer once and you're all good. That's what it looks like, really glittery. I'm going to finish touching up the glitter and we'll be back to do the crease. I just took a flathead brush back into the crease shade and I buffed out the edges between the glitter and the crease to soften it up and deepen it up. Now we're bouncing around and taking a makeup wipe underneath the eyes to remove the glitter so we can start on the face makeup. I have already moisturized my skin once and I'm just taking a makeup wipe really gently over it. So I'm not going to moisturize again, but I am going to take a face primer and prime all over my face. I have glitter on my hands, so that's not good, but I'm using the Tom Ford primer right now. This is really illuminating and hydrating. I love getting all the hydration that I can. Next, I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty foundation, and I am going to warm that up on the back of my hand, buff that in, and then I'll be back. I just applied this really full coverage foundation and I put on concealer as well. Now I'm going to tap into this Stila highlighter in the shade Kitten, my favorite highlighter ever. I take my beauty blender and pop it right on the high points of my face. This is a cream highlighter. Honestly, I put it over powder and it works just fine because I did set my face. I lied to you guys, I didn't tell you. But I did set my face, put this right on the high points, just like that, shiny. Next, I'm going to take my Tarte Pro Glow palette, take a Morphe brush. This is the M583. I use it as a contour brush. Dipping into my contour shade right here, I'm going to bronze up the face and contour. Yeah. This makes such a big difference, guys. It kind of, my face kind of gets washed out when I apply that of a, like, big of a heavy duty foundation. And I only do that for like big events or something really special. I'm going in really light-handed with this bronzer, even though I use a lot, just to make sure I don't get it muddy really fast. So when I bronze up my face, I usually use 2 different shades of bronzer and then another color to contour, but right now this is all I have on me. And I really like to, of course, put it in the hollow points of my face, but I like to bring it down almost like a blush, because on my face and my face structure, it almost looks like blush, doesn't it? In some areas. And then I just kind of blend it out if it needs it. I'm going to take the same brush, but I'm going to squeeze it down with my fingers like that. Dip into my contour shade and run it over my nose. Nothing too crazy right now. Sometimes I go in with a crease brush and really contour it up, but we are not doing that today. After that's done, I rarely use blush, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to use it. This is Laura Mercier. It is a baked blush that is really illuminating, has some glitter in there. Taking the same brush because I want to keep that bronze going. Smile, put on the apples of my cheeks. Boom, just like that. Probably go in with some more bronzer, but for now we're doing okay. I'm going to put on some mascara and then I'm going to apply my Dodo lashes. You can use my code LittleZip for 5% off. Wow, I'm so impressed. These lashes are amazing. This is the first time that I've used my Dodo lashes. They sent them to me quite a while ago and I just now opened the package. They're absolutely amazing. One of my favorite lashes. They have the right amount of curl. The lash band is black. The little hairs are not so full, so it still looks natural. Absolutely love it. Again, use my code LittleZip, which is my Instagram handle as well, for 5% off. You need these. This is the style D115. So good. Now, I just put on this lip gloss and I'm going to finish up the top lip, but I did have a red lip gloss part of my Christmas bundle, which was a part of my holiday collection, and it sold out during my pre-launch, so no one got to see it, but that one will be coming back next year. It was called Santa Baby. It was so beautiful. Alright guys, I brought you in for one last look. This is a really highlighted and contoured face. Then I have really natural, feathery, filled in brows. Then the eyes are a glitter and smoky eye look with really curled and fluffy lashes. These are mink, so they look natural, but they are bigger and fuller than my natural lashes. Then I topped it off with a red lip gloss. This is a gloss, so it's not matte. We're keeping with the glowy, glittery, shiny look.